Hello everyone, Sawadee Krap. This is me, Edwin George from Pageant Empress. And in this video, I'll be talking about my top 20 prediction of Miss Universe Philippines 2021. Yesterday was the top 30 reveal of the top 30 delegates who are moving forward to the next round of the competition, and all 30 delegates will be competing in the final night of the event, which is happening on the 25th of September, which is a Saturday, which is great for me because I can relax and enjoy and watch the final event as it's on a weekend. In this video, I'll be talking about the girls who I believe are strong contenders for the crown of Miss Universe Philippines. To make it fair, I have been following all the 100 delegates since the first round of the competition until the most recent interview challenge. I have given scores in different categories, and the girls with the top 20 highest points are part of my top 20 picks. My 4 categories are: number 1, beauty. I'm looking at how the delegates are presenting themselves on social media. This also includes how they're styling themselves and the experimentation of different styles and concepts for their photo shoots. Number 2, introduction video. This is such an important part of the competition because this is the first impression that we, the audience, and the fans get to know a little bit more about the delegates. Who is she? And about her hobbies and her interests as well as her educational background. Number 3, runway walk. We all know the importance of having a strong stage presence in international pageant like Miss Universe, where we have seen many beauty queens who have gone viral because of the signature walk that we saw in Miss Universe competition. So because of that, I have been looking at all the contestants' runway challenge and have given them scores out of 20 points. Number 4, interview. This shows the queens from the girls. As speaking skills is so important, being a beauty queen, your job is to use your voice to make an impact and inspire as well as influence millions of people who look up to beauty queens as role models. Let's start my top 20 prediction of Miss Universe Philippines with number 20. Let's do a quick outfit check so you guys can see. I'm wearing a tie shirt, maroon shirt underneath, and I've got a purple cape with tie fabric on the side. And this is all hand sewn. I'm not sure you can see it, but yeah, it's all hand sewn. It's a peacock, beautiful peacock, silver. And yeah, I did it myself. So let me show you. Can you see? Can you see? There you go. I have Miss Iloilo City, Kesha Purnam Ramachandra. She has striking features with beautiful chocolate skin tone. She has a good body posture when she walks and she seems confident in herself. But she also has a lot of high pressure because she comes from the same place, Iloilo City, that was represented by Rabia Mateo in the last edition of Miss Universe Philippines. I want to see Kesha be a little bit more strong and confident in herself when she's walking, especially in her communication skills. I realize that she's a little bit shy and a little bit reserved, so I would love her to be a little bit more open and showcase more of her personality. Number 19, I have Miss Makati, Isabella de los Santos. She looks like an actress and I can tell that she will do really well in the film industry in the future. I like how she speaks as it feels that she's talking to me as a friend, and it comes across very friendly and charismatic personality. Her walk needs to improve as I can tell that she's not used to wearing high heels, and that can be shown in her runway walk. I want her to keep wearing high heels and keep practicing her walk because her walk is the Waterloo. Number 18, Miss Oriental, Shella Grace Falconer. She's into science, and as a law student, that shows that she's an intelligent woman because getting into a law school is not an easy job. So that shows that she's into her academics. I liked how she talked about the success becomes sweeter when you have to struggle along the way. That shows that she's being a realistic person here because we all know that the journey towards success is not a piece of cake. There's a lot of ups and downs that goes in life because that's just how life is. You have to go through a lot of struggles to get to the last success, the goal, to achieve the goal. So I really like her being idealistic and being very honest. Number 17, Simone Nadine Bonilla. She's the youngest contestant in this year's batch of Miss Universe Philippines. I like how mature she is and how she handles such difficult questions in the interview challenge. After watching her interview and listening to her answers, it shows why she deserves to be in the top 7 best in interview challenge. Number 16, Maria Corazon Ebalos. For me, Maria is one of my wildcard entries in this year's competition because I have noticed her from the first challenge. After watching her introduction video, for me it was so relatable because I also have 2 Pomeranian dogs. There is something special about Maria, and I will not be surprised if she managed to get all the way into the final night. She's well spoken, and I can tell that she speaks from her heart, especially in the final question where she talked about the importance of family. Number 15, Princess Krista Singh from Pasig. For me, she's one of the most beautiful contestants in this year's batch of the competition. Have you seen her features? She's absolutely stunning. After watching her runway challenge, I was really impressed by the high level of production value that she put into it. She looked like a supermodel walking on the runway. I'm excited to know more about her and what she has to offer in the upcoming days of Miss Universe Philippines. Number 14, I have Laren May Batista from Laguna. She's a pageant veteran, and I was disappointed after listening to her answers during the interview challenge. I hope she improves her answers or her speaking skills because I noticed that she tends to keep talking on and on and on without getting to the point. I want her to be a little bit more straightforward, get to the point, and answer it what the question is asking, because I noticed she kept going off time limit, which was 30 seconds. So I know that she's a pageant veteran, so I want her to be a little bit more focused, get to the point, and answer the question. In number 13, I have Mejan from Angel City. She said that she's a writer in her interview, and that shows in her communication skills. She's eloquent and has a good flow of a speech, and she looked really confident and comfortable during the interview challenge. I like the styling that she had, the white dress, the white look she had during the interview challenge. She looked professional, prepared, and ready for the challenge. I have said this in my previous video where I talked about how amazing her walk is. Her hips do not lie. And that is completely true because she has one of the best walks in this year's batch of Miss Universe Philippines. And I look forward to seeing her incredible walk in the final night of the pageant. In number 12, I have Maria Ingrid Santa Maria from MARINDUQUE. I like how she has improved so much in such a short period of time from the start of the competition until the interview challenge, but she was one of the best in the interview by the judges' pick. I had the opportunity to interview Maria a couple of weeks ago, and I must say she's eloquent, intelligent, and well-spoken. I love the way she delivers her thoughts and opinions. I really enjoyed how she manages to put her thought process across to the table. And I must say she's definitely a wildcard entry in my prediction. I know that she has so much more to offer, so I look forward to seeing Sam deliver in the final night of the competition. 11th place, I have Kristen Danielle Delavine from Masbate. I like how she was holding a microphone. I think she was the only girl I noticed was holding a microphone during the interview challenge. And that quickly made her a standout for me. She got my attention because I thought, wow, holding that microphone, it reminds me so much of international pageant like Miss Universe. We see that happen in the Miss Universe top 5 question and answer round. So I thought, whoever told her to hold that microphone was such a smart idea. She's really presentable and professional. Even though she looks so soft and delicate, the moment she opens her mouth, she quickly got my attention like that. I like how much power she has in her voice. That shows that she is a professional in terms of speaking, who has many years of experience talking in front of the camera. Being an actress, I get that was an advantage for her, and I can definitely see that she is a very good, articulate person when it comes to communication skills. I was very impressed by her interview performance, and I look forward to seeing more of Kisses because I do know that she's a fan favorite in the competition. Her speaking skills is on point. She looks beautiful. Her styling is on A game. The only thing that she has to improve and just polish a little bit would be her runway walk. Other than that, I think Kisses is definitely a strong contender for the crown of Miss Universe Philippines. Let's talk about my top 10 finalists. In 10th place, I have Christelle Abello from AKLAN. In her interview, she said that she would like to go to Japan and meet her family because currently she lives alone in the Philippines. I thought her answers were sincere and it came across genuine, which is an important quality to have in a beauty queen because as a beauty queen, you want to inspire many people by showing your true, authentic self, and that could be shown in an interview. Christelle was top 16 in last year's Miss Universe Philippines 2020, and I can see a lot of growth and improvement in her in just 1 year. And that shows that she's a dedicated person with a lot of dedication and determination. In number 9, I have Ian Barnes from San Juan City. I like her voice and how she presented herself in the interview, as she's a content creator, and I can see that when she was answering the difficult questions. She is fluent in English language and she has a commanding presence with a lot of energy. For me, she's one of the best speakers in this year's batch, and she seems relatable to many young Filipina girls who look up to her as a role model. I want her to improve her runway walk because that is the only quality that is lacking in Ayan, because she can speak, she looks beautiful, she knows how to present herself on social media. She got it all, except that walk could just a little bit improvement because I noticed she's not used to walking that much in high heels. She has everything going on for her except for the runway walk. I think she's a strong contender for the crown of Miss Universe Philippines. In number 8, I have Isabella Jasmine Umali from Manila. For me, Jasmine was so effortless in her interview. She was so poised and graceful with a smooth delivery. I liked her second answer when she said she wants to have diverse judges of different genders and not just all female, all male, or all gay men. I like her thought process and the way she projected herself, which was incredible. I can see Jasmine go all the way to the top 5 or even win the crown of Miss Universe Philippines. I had the privilege of interviewing Jasmine a couple of weeks ago, and I was able to get to know more about her. She made me smile throughout the interview. I had such a great time. She has such a great aura about her. She's friendly, charming, intelligent, and beautiful, of course. I see a lot of potential in Miss Manila, and I hope people watching this video also see the great potential that Jasmine has to offer. She's more than a beautiful face, so I hope that more people get to know more about her and support her journey towards Miss Universe Philippines. In number 7, I have Katrina Dimaranan from Taguig. She has a beautiful face and she seems really outgoing. The reason why I have Katrina in 7th place is because she has many years of pageant experience, especially as she was first runner-up in Miss Supranational. I have high expectations from Katrina. I want her to give a 100 at everything she's doing. Because listening to her answers during the interview challenge, I was disappointed because she came across a little bit, I don't know, like the energy was off and she was not giving good answers that I was really expecting from her. As we all know, she has worked as a TV host, so I expected her to ace the interview challenge. Unfortunately, she did not do that. So I would like her to get back to her whatever she was doing before during the Miss Supranational, because that was an incredible look for her. She managed to give great answers in Miss Supranational. So whatever she was doing back in 2018, I want that same energy that she had, because I do believe that if she brings us that same energy that she had in 2018, she can possibly win the crown of Miss Universe Philippines. In number 6, I have Grace Vendilo from Negros Oriental. She looks gorgeous on her photos and I love how her team has styled her. She always looks on point. She reminds me a little bit of Pia Wurtzbach, Miss Universe 2015. She's presentable and professional. I like her presence in her runway video. My feedback for Grace is for her to have a good eye contact, because I noticed when she was speaking in the interview challenge, she was looking up, and when I'm talking like this to you guys, it looks like I'm thinking of what I'm going to say next. I'm not sure if I know exactly what I'm going to say. And as a viewer, you guys also do not believe what I am speaking, right? So my advice for Grace is look directly at the camera when you're spreading your message, giving the message of hope, whatever you're saying. Look confident, believe in yourself, girl, because that was the moment I was expecting so much from Grace. I was a little bit disappointed because her eye contact was all the way up to the sky. So let's put the eye contact from up down to the camera. Okay, that's all I have to say for Grace. Other than that, she's absolutely stunning. My fifth place goes to Beatrice Louise Gomez from Cebu City. I like that she's out and proud to be a lesbian woman. It takes a lot of courage to be open in a conservative society, and I'm happy that she's proudly raising the flag of the LGBTQI community. As a fellow member of the LGBTQI plus community, I'm so proud that Beatrice is here to be an ambassador of our community. She was outgoing and she was showing her personality when she was talking in the interview challenge. I really enjoyed listening to her answers, especially I noticed her second answer definitely stood out. When she talked about regarding personal life, I like that she said, I believe people need to see the goodness in her and not literally everything, especially not her personal life, but they have to filter out the things they can learn from. As she has military background, she is disciplined, hardworking, and she'll give you 100 at everything. I look forward to seeing her confident performance in the upcoming days of Miss Universe Philippines. In number 4, I have Miss Albi, Janelle Joy Colton. I really like how she answered her second question in the interview regarding social media. She says she uses social media carefully and wants to tell young people to form their own opinions and views on different topics and not be easily influenced by other people's opinions. That shows that she believes in being true to herself and not be easily led by what the influencers have to say, because nowadays a lot of the young people, my generation of people, believe whatever the influencers say. People who have millions of followers doesn't mean they're always right. Their views and opinions are influencing many young people. So we should not follow strangers' advice, but rather from our own thoughts and opinions. I have been saying this since the start of the competition that Janella is one of my favorites in this competition because she's a hard worker. Look at her introduction video. It is so polished, so professional looking. I can tell that she has put so much thoughts and hard work into her every single video she has managed to deliver, from introduction video to her runway video. She has an amazing, spectacular runway walk as well. So I will not be surprised if Albi goes all the way to the top in the final night. As of now, I have her in my number 4, but it could easily change in the final prediction. In number 3, I have Maureen from Pangasinan. She's by far the most professional and one of the best in terms of modeling skills, as she has been delivering different expressions, giving us different facial movements, emotions, and modeling skills is on point. I have been following Maureen since the start of Asia's Next Top Models. It has been about a couple of years since she won Asia's Next Top Models Cycle 5. And I have to tell you, I really admire that Maureen is a fast learner, because when she was competing in Asia's Next Top Model, she was not the best walker. She did not have a strong walk. However, I can tell that she has been practicing, she has been doing her homework, and now she has such a good walk, beautiful posing, good, strong stride when she walks, and I really enjoyed her runway challenge. I was surprised with how confident she was in the interview challenge, because I didn't expect her to be so amazing at speaking, because I do know that she is a little bit more reserved and a shy person. That's her personality, and we all know that she's not the most outgoing contestant, but that's fine, and she stayed true to herself. I really like that her answers were short but to the point. I prefer an answer that is more direct than an answer that is long and has too much wording and just keeps going on and on and on, and it goes past the 30-second time limit. I rather have an answer like Maureen gave, short answer like 15 seconds but to the point. My first runner-up, or in second place, goes to Miss CAVITE, Victoria Vincent. This is a first ever beauty pageant, As a first timer, I was really incredibly impressed by her performance in every single challenge that she has given so far. For me, she was by far the best in the interview challenge, and I agree with the panelists as well as the fan votes, where she was number one in both the fan vote and the panelists best in the interview challenge. I agree with them because she was spontaneous and we got to know more about her in just 30 seconds. I like that she talked about a story of moving from New Zealand to the Philippines during the pandemic, which is not an easy job. I like the last line she said in her interview. She says, "You might need to give up on so many things and let go of many things in your life. But you should never let anything get in the way of your dream." Victoria is the dark horse in the competition, and I really like how she's performing so far and the way she carries herself. She has a queenly aura about her. She's elegant and poised. I want more people to see what I see in her because there's so much potential in Victoria to perform really well in Miss Universe if she wins the title and represents the Philippines. Yes, she might be a first timer in a beauty pageant, but she is truly a professional. She's a fast learner, and I would like people watching this video to please go support Victoria on her journey towards Miss Universe Philippines, because I believe that she's still underrated by many pageant fans because she might not have a pageant experience, but I believe that Victoria is a possible winner. She could be a possible winner for Miss Universe Philippines. My Miss Universe Philippines goes to Miss Cebu Province, Steffi Rose Eberesteri. She's confident, professional, and she knows exactly who she is. I like that she gave herself 10 out of 10 to scale her beauty. I'm happy that she has improved her communication skills since Binibini Cebu 2018. I can see so much growth in her and her eyes lit up every time she speaks. I believe that Miss Universe Philippines need to select someone who is already ready to perform in the international platform of Miss Universe, which is happening in Israel. The winner will have less than 2 months training until she flies to Israel for Miss Universe. I believe that Steffi is the best delegate to represent Philippines in the Miss Universe competition because she's a total package. She's beautiful, articulate, and we all love her runway performance that went viral, and it was voted number one not only by the fans but also by the judges' choices. Her advocacy is a great way to promote the Filipino culture in the Miss Universe stage, as it is about the Filipino culture and the textiles. I believe that these are the reasons why Philippines should select Steffi Rose Eberesteri of Cebu Province as the next Miss Universe Philippines. This was my prediction of Miss Universe Philippines 2021. Do let me know down in the comment section who are your personal favorite for the crown of Miss Universe Philippines. Comment below. If you enjoyed watching this video, then hit the like button, subscribe this channel to see more amazing content like this one, and follow me at @Pageant Empress on social media to get the latest pageant news and updates. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day ahead, and I hope to see you guys again in my next video. Thank you, and bye bye from Edwin George. Bye bye. สวัสดีครับ